Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. How you guys all doing out there? Everything good, shway, crispy, irie. It's me, searching through dating apps to find someone to call my own. Or if not, we just banter and see what happens. Let's go to the first person, Justina. Justina's saying, I geek out on Charlie Brooker and Jesse Armstrong's talents. Don't know who Jesse Armstrong is. But obviously, I heard of Charlie Brooker. Yeah, can be a funny guy at times, but don't really watch much of his stuff. So let's move on. She's 34, she's 5'4", and that's all it says there. What more she's saying? The one thing I'd love to know about you is what you're currently reading and watching. Well, I'm not really reading anything right now. What I'm watching is Love Island. And Love Island is a madness. Do you know what I mean? Absolute madness. If you've watched Love Island before, you know that Love Island is crazy. I like the Castor and Morse stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's when it gets really wild. But after that, the movie night is my second favourite night too. For me, I'm all about the drama and chaos. I like when drama and chaos happens because that's when it's great TV. But let's move on. Don't need to hear much about my yapping. It says, my simple pleasures, cooking dinner while listening to Hermanos Gutierrez or Curabon and sipping on some wine. I'm not going to lie and say I know who those guys are. I have no idea who they are. Listen, some people out there probably know who they are. I don't. Let's move on. Fortunately for Justy, it's going to be a no for me, straight up. We're not going to connect. No connect like Connect Force, not happening. We come to L. She says, I go crazy for men with beards. Yeah, rugged. She's 38, she's 5'4", and that's all it says there. She looks Latina. I don't mind Latinas. You know what I mean? So let's move on. Let's move on. She says, the way to win me over is Turkish food and cuddles. Listen, I do like some of the Turkish food. It's not bad. Cuddling, as I said, when it gets cold at night, need some extra blanket. Yes, I'm the person that you can potentially rely on. She says, try to guess this about me. What ethnicity am I? I mean, as I said, you look Latina to me, but I could be completely wrong. So I'm just going to stick with Latina. So we'll just go with that. But yeah, she looks fine. She's a nice lady. She's the right height as well. She's 5'4". But some of these girls will probably want someone who's flipping 6 foot something, where their generally head reaches the man's chest and stuff like that. What's up with that? What's up with that? I don't understand it, but let's just go. Just put, yes, that tongue looks nice. She's got a tongue out of the picture. That's tongue. Spelling tongue wrong. Jeez, it's been that type of day. Okay. That's tongue. Yeah, the tongue looks. Thank goodness for autocorrect, because I was butchering that one still. But anyways. Right. Can French kiss with you anytime? Let's just go with that. Can French kiss with you anytime? Because when a girl sticks their tongue out, you French kiss and all of them things. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let's move on. Next person. I send the like. All right, let's go. Yeah, I've done that. Let's move on. Funke. If you remember the memes and that whole scenario that happened, that was really big. Funke. Then you know what I'm talking about. It's typical Sundays, church and brunch. She's 34, she's 5'8", and that's all it says there. Well, generally she's tall, so my head generally will reach her neck area, which, as I said, don't know if that's going to really help the situation. Maybe I may be able to just kiss her neck and stuff, but I don't think she would like that, to be honest with you. Bending down, and try to reach the top of my head and stuff. It could be peaky like the blindness. She says, together we could travel the world, create a beautiful family, and just have a swell time. As I said, you need money to do all of that, to be honest. You need money. And, I've got a bit of money. Not saying I'm broke, but I've got a bit of money. I just obviously need someone to go 50-50 with me like the Lamar song. Been a long time, you say you miss me. Word gets round, shouldn't have dissed me. Step back, don't try to kiss me. Right about now, I'm 50-50. But yeah, she says, let's make sure we're on the same page about Jesus. God. You know what I mean? I can understand she's into the Jesus thing and all of that. Listen, I do pray every night, but I haven't been to church in a long time. People say, what type of Christian Catholic person are you? I'm more spiritual, I'd put it as. But let's go. She seems like a nice lady, but I know she would want a taller guy. She looks like she wants a taller guy, so that's where we can't mix. No, it's oil and water. That's what we are. So it's going to be a no for me. Come to Quinny. Quinny says, dating me is like knowing peace, having lots of laughter, and being a big baby without judgment. I like that already. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's just going to let you just be your natural self without telling you need to behave. You know, trying to talk to you like they're your mum or something, you know what I mean? But yeah, bigger up still. Not yet. Just figure this all out. She's 31, she's 5'7", and that's all it says there. She's really tall. She says, the way to win me over is being very intentional and kind. Oh, we could do all of that. Typical Sunday, sleeping. Listen, on my days off, I like to just get some rest as well, so I understand that. So, you know, it's not qualms for me. She's a pretty lady, but I just don't know if, you know, we'd flow and ebb, so it's going to be a no for me. And that's it for this episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. Big up yourselves, first time watchers, season watchers, and if you're feeling this episode, you know what to do below, all of that. You know what I usually do when I finish? Link out, link out, oh, link out.